everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is the day of the 2-Up Duathlon. We're already running late, so we're supposed to leave at 6:15 and it's 6:15. So we're going to be late. We're always the last at every race, Greg and I. I feel like it's like our party trick. Anyway, so I'm just doing my race bottle. I'm just going to take one big precision hydration bottle, and my new method of nutrition, which is a lot cheaper, is I put this on the scales, and then in here, the Science in Sport is just sugar. And then I just put 50 grams of sugar, 50 grams of sugar with one electrolyte, and that's my race nutrition. It wasn't actually supposed to be race nutrition, it was supposed to be training nutrition and go back to Science in Sport, go energy carb drink for the race. But I didn't order any, so we're sticking with sugar water for now and with an electrolyte in. It's very unconventional, but it seems to work at the moment. And it's not the longest race, it's going to be, what, like 2 hours 15, 2.5 hours? And I've had breakfast, so we should be all right. I could always take a gel as well for extra security. But Greg has actually used nearly all of the sugar, so I don't even know if there's going to be enough. Brilliant. Yeah, so I'm going to weigh that out now, and Greg's just sorting out the bikes. I'm putting my stuff together, and it's all go. All stations are go. Came on my period this morning, which is absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I've got stomachache. Hey. But we move. It's not a big race, it's a fun race. When anyone else goes racing, why does the house just end up like an absolute shit tip? Like, there's flipping stuff everywhere. It's like panic stations. I'll panic, just bloody get every piece of cutlery out, and you're not supposed to be up there, Ali. You did well in the race yesterday, the T100. Yeah, you did. So we're finally on the way, and the time is now 6:38, bearing in mind we were supposed to leave at 6:15. But we're always late. Why change a habit of a lifetime? And I thought I'd just get Greg to explain why we are only having sugar, water and electrolytes. I have already said for races we were actually going to use SIS, but we don't have any because we didn't order any. So we're having sugar, water, 50 grams of sugar for me and electrolytes, and now Greg's going to explain why.
In your gut you've got transporters for different types of sugars, glucose and fructose, and just standard sugar that you buy at a shop, well, actually the most important thing is that it's a lot cheaper, and these sports products are crazy expensive. So it's a lot cheaper, but also it works quite well because you got these different transporters, and sugar is made up of sucrose, which is a combination of glucose and fructose. And when you break that down in your gut, it breaks it down to glucose and fructose, and then you can absorb more of it. It might not be in the perfect ratios that's been studied in the research, but it's close enough for how cheap it is. So absorb more of it, and it sort of seems to work pretty well on both of our stomachs. So.
And it tastes quite nice. If you're going to do it, don't just do it with sugar and water, because that doesn't taste as nice.
Oh yeah, the electrolytes is good for two things, because obviously you need the electrolytes to stay hydrated, but also the electrolytes usually have some sort of flavouring in them, so it gives it a better flavour as well.
Yeah, a bit like cordial or something. How many electrolytes have you got in your bottle?
Just one. What do we use at the minute?
A big precision
high five.
Yeah, one high five. Oh,
one high five tablet.
Yeah, one high five tablet. So yeah, that's our nutrition at the minute. And what are the feet costs? What did we figure it out as?
The equivalent sports product, which is pretty much just sugar with flavouring, that's all it is really.
Yeah.
The equivalent was like 30 quid for the size tub that we bought, I think.
£30 for the big one I showed it on the video before. I just don't know the size.
To fill that up with the equivalent of sugar was less than £5.
Yeah, sugar, less than £5. And when it's really good, because when you're training at the weekend, like going on long rides and stuff, like a lot of the time as well, you might not actually have your whole bottle. You know, like you might have just put a bit more in, and when you're using like Science in Sport and stuff, like you feel like you have to drink it, like you're having it for breakfast the next day because you're all paid for it. So yeah, that's why I've been using that, and hopefully so far it's been okay.
In future we might be trying to make that perfect ratio of 1 to 0.8 of glucose to fructose by using maltodextrin and fructose powders, but that's for later in the season when things get more serious.
Breaking Bad. Eat your heart out. Greg feels a bit under the weather today. I have felt a bit cold-like for the last few days, and I've got about 110 million problems. So yeah, the aim of the game is to have fun. Yeah, it's normally a fun race, isn't it? It's the only one you get to do together.
good fun. I think that was hello, but I'm knackered, leave me alone.
Back in the car and we've finished the race. This is the new suit I was picking up yesterday. It's very nice colours. All the girls were wearing these suits, which look really good. I'll put a picture on the screen of all the girls. Yeah, so me and Greg found that hard. The run actually went well. So the run, I've been focusing on running obviously because I'm doing the full half marathon, so the running definitely felt like it was better for me. It's still like an extremely hard run, and the second run is just like fucking so traumatic, you barely feel like you're moving. The bike was hard, like the bike felt really hard today. It was really cold, it's windy, and I feel like we were overtaking people going up the hills, but when we were like descending, like people were coming past us because my descending's just not there. Since I had a little bit of a crash before the Ironman last year, I'm just not as confident. That it takes balls to ride a bike fast, and I'm not sure I've got it. And whereas running, like we went past a lot of people downhill on the run. Like we can descend fast. Since that Snowdon win last year and you came third, like we can descend fast on that. But yeah, it's like the cycling itself was like really tough, and people go flying past you, and there's like potholes and cars. There was this one knobhead car that came beeping past everyone as you're going up a climb. It's just crazy. And then we saw him parked up just going for a walk. God knows what he was in a rush for. Do you want to go in and see if they've got a table? Just stopping at a cafe after the race. Yeah, this is the kit, very nice. Yeah, so it's super hard, it's a really cold race. The run's really hard, as I've said 1,010,000 times. That felt good. The run felt good. I've been working on the run and I actually felt controlled, which was good.
Big progress from the first time I did it 2 years ago.
Oh my god, yeah, the first time I did it 2 years ago, I had to walk up the hill and I was like crying and everything. So we've come a long way. So yeah, it was a good day out, good morning out. It's now Mother's Day, Sunday, so we're going to a little cafe if they've got room, and my mum, brother and dad are joining us as well. And then I'm gonna go out this evening for some food, which mum doesn't know about yet, which is nice. Just need a hot drink now. I'm still out of breath. I'll put a few stats on the screen, but yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this race video has been good, and the prep for the race yesterday was interesting to watch. And next week I will be with you with Liverpool half marathon content. Thanks for watching. Bye.